Rachel, what do we kind of make of all this? I mean, it's incredible that we've got someone, so committed, clearly really cares, a genuine investor, committed to, I suppose, the long-term vision of Chelsea. My fear is Chelsea were probably the last team in the WSL who needed additional investment.
This is what I was going to say.
Out of all the teams in the WSL who could have done with an additional £20 million, Chelsea probably the last ones that I would have picked.
At least you're backing a winner, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like, you're guaranteed like at least some trophies, I suppose, for that money. But at the same time, it does feel like the competitiveness, again, feels a little bit more at risk every single time Chelsea pick up more and more money to invest in a better squad that inevitably is going to produce better results, win more trophies, and widen the gap potentially between them and the rest of the league. That's my fear.
This is what I was going to say. Like, it should be scary for every other club because it will force them to buck up their ideas perhaps and properly invest. But yes, like you say, part of me wishes these wealthy women's sports advocates would invest in other clubs that maybe don't have the same finances. It is amazing, and I don't want to detract from that. I think it's incredible that these kind of investors are out there, and it's proof that you can get investors into a women's team. But yeah, I mean, it's not like you're backing, like I said, a losing horse by investing that kind of money in Chelsea. So maybe it will encourage others to open their purses and invest in women's teams, and maybe delineate between men's and women's teams and what you invest in. It could be interesting if they could start pulling in their own investment and not be relying so much on the men's.